Across Eden-Monaro we have lost 11 people, and these are people in our kind of communities, as many will understand, that we cannot afford to lose, frankly. Through the Four Corners program, I think people will be familiar with the Salway family story. Aaron Salway told that story last night. And Robert and Patrick were, absolute pillars of that Cobargo community. They come from a traditional dairy farming family that we're very proud of in the Bega Valley. It's my own family's story. But beyond that, since 1870, in fact, they've been there, engaged in that industry, but they have been so involved with their community throughout that family history, the Show Society and all community activities. Their loss is going to be felt deeply by that community, and they'll never get over it. But we hope to do honour to their memory with how we carry ourselves and recover from here. And Janelle, and Aaron, all our thoughts and our heartfelt condolences to you and your family. We will be there for you, as that community is always. But beyond that, of course, we've had a number of other losses that whose names haven't been released in Balaura, Coolagolite, Batlow, Nerragunda and Cobargo. But there has been reference made to the brave US firefighters in the C-130 crash that took place in Peakview. We've talked about the wildlife issue. Ironically, they were helping to fight a fire in their Two Thumbs Wildlife Trust area, where a lot of koalas and sanctuaries for koalas were being maintained and sustained. Unfortunately, that's all been burnt through, with tremendous loss of the wildlife there. So they're now part of our local family. We embrace them. We will always remember them. And I've talked with local colleagues, and we will establish a memorial to their memory in the Eden-Monaro area. And it just reminds us, I know there's colleagues in this chamber who've served side by side with our US brothers and sisters in many foreign lands in the past. They've been here with us during World War II as well. In fact, the 1st Marine Division's anthem is Waltzing Matilda. And my own family history is every generation has served shoulder to shoulder with the US. And these three brave men, Ian Macbeth, Paul Hudson and Rick De Morgan Jr., have now added their page to what is one of the proudest and most important stories of our nations together. And so I pass through the Ambassador, the grateful thanks of all of Eden-Monaro for their sacrifice during this disaster. We've had across Eden-Monaro over 1 million hectares burnt and counting. Every day, every hour that goes by, more and more. We are a long way from being out of this. This disaster, we're told by the Bureau of Meteorology, and the conditions that have been at the heart of it are likely to continue through to May. We are just gut-wrenched at what we've had experienced. It's been a massive kick in the guts to our entire economy. There is no aspect of the economy of Eden-Monaro that has not been devastated. From the businesses that have been burnt, the loss of the timber industry, to the hit they've taken that will take them 20 years to recover from, our orchard growers in Batlow, maybe 10 years to do recovery from a lot of that damage. These are long-standing hits that will take a huge recovery effort. And to see the courage which those communities are facing that has been, I think, one of the most enduring moments and factors that I will take from this. But that economic hit extends not just to the businesses that have been damaged by fire, but we have had the ring-barking effect. So every business, whether they were near a fire front or not, has been devastated. The loss of the tourists and the damage caused by power outages, etc. And I think of the brave general store owners in Corma, Ellie and Alex, who during the heat of this were just donating their stores and stock to local fireys, and the fireys who are engaged in this, suffering damage from power loss and threat from fire itself. Alex stayed behind at one moment during the evacuation to fight the fires to save the general store, but it has suffered some damage. But not enough to qualify for the insurance that would normally kick in. So they are crying for help for quick-hitting action that will assist all these small businesses, and many suggestions have been passed, including perhaps tax relief for people engaging in accommodation in fire-affected areas, taking holidays. It's something we need to look at, a whole range, obviously, of measures, and we'll be saying, obviously, more about that and talking more about that in the days ahead. But across all 42,000 square kilometres of Eden-Monaro, which is bigger than 66 countries, we have been under siege, as we still are. And you know, with our fireys out there, one of the big takeaways through this mega disaster has been the holes and gaps in the system that we need to take on board.